All right, strap in. We're diving deep into Trust Wallet token today. TWT, for those in the know. You sent me a mountain of research on this one, charts, news articles, even some insider stuff from the Trust Wallet website itself. So clearly we're going beyond just the basics, huh?
Definitely TWT is interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's not just about that buy low, sell high thing that a lot of cryptocurrencies are. It's actually got a real purpose in the whole Trust Wallet system.
So you're saying it's not just riding the whole DeFi hype wave. There's actual utility here.
Exactly. TWT is all about making the Trust Wallet experience better for users. Think of it like a VIP pass. You know, it unlocks benefits and you even get to have a say in what happens to the platform.
Okay, you've got my attention. For those who maybe haven't been living and breathing crypto lately, let's rewind. What is Trust Wallet and why should we care?
Imagine like a digital vault for all your crypto. That's Trust Wallet. It works with a massive amount of cryptocurrencies, over 1 million, and you can manage all of them in one place. You can buy, sell, trade, even earn interest on what you've got.
Sounds like your typical crypto wallet, right? What makes Trust Wallet stand out?
Security and control. See, with some platforms, a third party holds your keys. But Trust Wallet is different. It's non-custodial. So you are totally in control of your assets. Actually, Trust Wallet uses this thing called a seed phrase. It's a set of words that are unique, and they give you access to your wallet, like a secret code only, you know?
So if you lose your phone, no problem. As long as you've got that seed phrase, your crypto is safe.
Exactly. And there's even more security. Trust Wallet has this multi-signature support, so multiple people need to okay a transaction before it goes through, like a whole team of guards protecting your vault.
So even if one key gets compromised, the funds are still safe. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so we've got a secure platform that puts users in control. And it's got a growing user base, apparently over 70 million users. So where does TWT fit into all of this?
TWT adds another level. It lets users be a part of how the platform grows. Think of it like a membership with voting rights. TWT holders can vote on new features, what blockchains get integrated, even the overall direction of Trust Wallet.
So it's not just about hoping the price goes up. It's about actually having a voice in the platform's future.
That's a powerful idea, especially in the whole decentralized world. But let's be real. People are always looking at the potential gains. How's TWT been doing in the market?
Well, as of February 17th, 2025, TWT is trading around $1.05. So that puts it comfortably in the top 130 cryptocurrencies globally. And it's got a market cap of about $438 million with over 416 million tokens out there.
Not bad at all. What's driving that performance? Is it all just the growth of DeFi, or is there something more to it?
The DeFi boom is definitely a factor. More people are getting into decentralized finance, so they need secure and versatile wallets like Trust Wallet. But you can't ignore the impact of the Binance ecosystem.
Right. Trust Wallet is the official wallet of Binance, one of the biggest players in the crypto exchange world. What happens with Binance tends to affect everything else.
Exactly. The success and growth of Binance creates this really good environment for Trust Wallet, and that extends to TWT. And if Trust Wallet hits its goal of 200 million users, which they talked about in the latest Trust Talks episode, wait, Trust Talks, this sounds like more than just a regular company update. What's that all about?
Trust Talks is this series of live events and AMAs that Trust Wallet puts on. This latest one was really interesting. They had both the CEO of Binance, Changpeng Zhao, CZ as he's known, and the CEO of Trust Wallet, Eoin Chen. It's created quite a buzz.
Wow, two big names like that talking about the future of Trust Wallet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm definitely interested now. What did they reveal that got everyone so excited?
Well, besides repeating that ambitious goal of reaching 200 million downloads, they hinted at some big developments coming soon. New features, potential partnerships. They even suggested that Trust Wallet is becoming more than just a wallet. It's going to be this whole crypto hub.
Okay, now that's interesting. But let's get back to TWT. If all this hype leads to more users, what does that mean for the token itself?
That's the big question, isn't it? But before we get into all that, let's take a closer look at how TWT actually brings value to users within the Trust Wallet ecosystem. Welcome back.
So last time we were talking about how TWT actually benefits users. You said it was more than just voting rights. What else is there?
Yeah, there's more to it than just voting. Holding TWT gets you a bunch of perks in the Trust Wallet app, like discounts, lower fees when you're swapping cryptocurrencies, cheaper in-app purchases. It's like having a coupon code that never expires for all your crypto stuff.
So if you hold TWT, you can actually save money. That's a pretty tangible benefit, not just some vague promise about the price going up in the future.
Exactly. And then there are the rewards. Trust Wallet does these giveaways and promotions all the time.
Yeah.
And they're only for TWT holders. Like airdrops of new tokens, bonuses for getting your friends to join, even early access to new features. It's a way to reward the loyal users and get people involved in the whole ecosystem.
Sounds like they're really building a community around TWT, not just treating it like some asset for trading. But speaking of trading, let's talk about the big question. If Trust Wallet actually reaches 200 million users, what kind of impact could that have on the price of TWT?
That's the question everyone wants answered.
Yeah.
Right? Well, if we look at what's happened in the past, when a platform gets a lot of new users really fast, the demand for their token usually goes up too. More users means more people need TWT. For governance, discounts, rewards, it's basic supply and demand.
So more users could mean a higher price for TWT.
It's possible, but we have to think about other things too. Remember the crypto market, it's super volatile. All sorts of things can affect it. We can't just assume that more users automatically equals a higher token price.
Right. You always tell everyone to be careful, which is good advice, especially in the crazy world of crypto. But let's say everything goes perfectly. What would need to happen for TWT to really take off? Besides just getting more users,
Well, for TWT to go way beyond its current price and maybe grow a lot, a few things need to happen. First, Trust Wallet has to deliver on what they're promising. All those cool features and partnerships they hinted at in Trust Talks, they have to actually make those happen.
So they need to show real progress, not just hype. What else?
The whole DeFi space needs to keep growing. If DeFi slows down or something bad happens, it can make people less excited about anything related to decentralized finance. And that includes TWT.
Right. It's all connected. TWT's future depends on how well the DeFi sector does overall.
Exactly. And TWT itself needs to keep innovating and finding new ways to be useful within the ecosystem. Remember we talked about those discounts and rewards? Those are great. But to keep users interested long-term, they need to keep adding value and make TWT something you can't live without.
So they can't just ride the current DeFi wave. They need to stay ahead of everyone else and keep evolving to stay relevant. Okay, I'm starting to see how TWT could become more than just the token for a wallet. It sounds like they're trying to create a whole ecosystem around it. But you can't get too carried away here. We have to talk about risks. Every investment has some. And crypto is known for being especially volatile. What are some of the red flags that investors should be aware of when they're thinking about TWT?
You're right. No investment is risk-free, and that includes TWT. One big risk is, of course, how unpredictable the crypto market is. Remember what happened to Bitcoin a few years ago? It lost half its value in just a few weeks. That kind of wild ride isn't for everyone.
So even if Trust Wallet does everything right, TWT could still get dragged down if the whole market crashes.
Yeah, that's just how it is. Another risk is competition. There are tons of crypto wallets out there now. New ones popping up all the time. Each one trying to be better than the last.
So Trust Wallet needs to keep innovating to stay ahead. What else?
Well, there's the whole issue of regulations. Governments around the world are still trying to figure out what to do about cryptocurrencies. New rules could really affect how TWT works, whether it's even allowed on certain exchanges, and of course its overall value.
Right, that uncertainty about regulations is a big concern for all of crypto. Is there anything else that worries you about TWT?
One more thing to think about is how much Trust Wallet relies on Binance. That close connection is definitely a good thing right now, but it could also be a problem. If anything bad happens to Binance or there's some kind of controversy, it could spill over to Trust Wallet and then to TWT.
So we've got market volatility, fierce competition, uncertainty about regulations, and the dependence on Binance. That's a lot of risk to consider, which brings us back to your favorite saying, do your own research.
Always. Before you invest in any cryptocurrency, you need to really understand it. The technology, the team behind it, what it could become, and of course the risks.
Well said. I think we've covered a lot in this part of our deep dive. We've talked about the specifics of TWT and the big picture stuff that could affect its future. Back again for the final part of our deep dive into Trust Wallet Token. We've looked at its features, its potential, even some of the risks. So where do we go from here?
Yeah, we've gone from the nitty-gritty of what TWT actually does to the bigger trends that could really shape its future.
Exactly. Looking at all this research, what do you think is the most important thing to understand about TWT and where it fits into the crypto world?
You know, it's really interesting. TWT kind of shows this bigger trend that we're seeing in crypto. This whole idea of utility meeting speculation. In the past, people bought crypto just hoping the price would go up. But with TWT, you get real benefits and that chance for it to increase in value.
So it's not just a gamble anymore. You get actual value from using the token in the Trust Wallet system.
Exactly. And that's a huge change. It means that a token's success isn't all about hype or speculation. It's about how useful it is, what problems it solves the community it builds.
Which brings us back to Trust Wallet's goal of getting to 200 million users. If they can actually do that, could that change everything for crypto?
It would really show that this whole utility-driven approach works. Imagine crypto isn't just about making money from trading, but about using it in our everyday lives. TWT within a successful Trust Wallet ecosystem could be a preview of what's to come.
A future where we use crypto for everything. From managing our money to accessing exclusive content, even voting in decentralized systems.
Exactly. And this brings up another key thing that came up in our research. The importance of community in crypto is growing.
Yeah. The power of everyone believing in something and owning it together.
Right. Trust Wallet puts a lot of emphasis on giving TWT holders governance rights. They're not just investors sitting on the sidelines. They actually get to help decide what happens to the platform.
Which gives you another reason to hold the token besides just hoping the price goes up.
Absolutely. It makes you feel like you belong, like you're part of something bigger. And that could be a powerful driver of growth and new ideas.
It's interesting how TWT is challenging the way things are usually done with centralized platforms, where users don't really get a say in anything.
It's a totally different way of thinking. It gives power to the users, gives them a voice, makes them want to be a part of the platform's success. It's a pretty compelling idea.
Okay, we've covered a lot here, from the specific features of TWT to its broader implications for the future of crypto. Any last thoughts before we wrap up this deep dive?
Don't forget, we're still in the early days of this whole crypto revolution. Things are changing all the time, and TWT's story is far from over.
So what should our listeners keep an eye on in the coming months and years? What could tell us whether TWT is really on the right track?
Watch those key things we talked about earlier. User adoption, those new features, they promise the overall health of the DeFi space, and of course what happens with regulations. Any big changes in those areas could affect TWT's path.
And what about those potential partnerships they mentioned in Trust Talks? Could those be big for TWT?
Definitely. The right collaborations could introduce TWT to a whole new audience, integrate it into other platforms, give it even more uses. It's something to watch for sure.
Well, I think we've given our listeners a lot to think about. They've got charts to look at, news to follow, and tons of possibilities to consider.
For sure. But the most important thing is to do your own research. Stay informed and make decisions that fit your own investment goals and how much risk you're comfortable with.
Couldn't have said it better myself. This deep dive into Trust Wallet token has been really eye-opening. And I have a feeling this is just the beginning of the story. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and until next time, keep exploring the exciting world of crypto.
Happy to be here.